Alright folks, welcome to episode 62 of the Wee Podcast. Phil here with Clarky.
Evening.
Evening. Today we're going to talk about Battle Royales, and I think it's pretty fitting because Respawn just released another one there the other day called Apex Legends. So they've added to the list of the likes of Fortnite and PUBG and whatnot. So hopefully you enjoy this one, folks.
Bye. My joke and enjoy.
So what's your take on the new, well, not new genre of games, but the more popularized ones, the Battle Royale games? Because you've only played a couple, haven't you? Have you played any?
No.
You haven't played any?
No.
What?
I never picked up PUBG. I never played Fortnite. I was tempted to play Fortnite a few times, but
Yeah.
I never picked it up. I didn't get the new Call of Duty because I just...
Because Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, but like, see, for me, right, everyone was like, oh, I want World War II or I want Future. I just want modern day. Like, Modern Warfare for me was the better ones.
Yeah.
So that's
World
why
at War was my favourite, but COD 4 was class.
But that's why I didn't get it, basically, because it's not the type of game I want for a war game.
Yeah.
And that's again, like, I obviously got Battlefield 1, didn't pick up 5? Is that the most recent
But the
one?
Battlefield 5, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up because, again, it's in an era where don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Battlefield 1, but I didn't play it enough.
Yeah.
So, again,
Battlefield 5 is a lot better, I think, personally.
probably. I mean, it's still World War 2.
World War 2, Battlefield 1 was World War 1.
Yeah. So they're actually probably slightly more advanced. So
Yeah, the tanks are a lot better anyway, that's for sure.
So, well, there you are. I didn't pick that up either. So,
But no, my favourite is Battlefield 4, which is modern as well.
yeah, that was the one where you could like blow up the buildings and all, and they would come down.
Yeah, you can
The
still do it in
skyscraper.
this one to an extent, but it's not like where it used to be, where you used to like smash buildings and things just blew up all over the
Yeah.
place. It's you smash it, the wall just disappears.
Right.
Yeah, so that's... I mean, it's cool and all. It's gone whenever all the smoke disappears. You're like, oh, look, I blew up that wall, and no one's in it, so it doesn't really matter. But it's having a Battle Royale mode at some point. Battlefield 5.
Yeah, and then obviously there's.
I think they'll do really well with it, though.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think
but
they'll do it to... I think they'll do it to
It's-
a T. Because it's a AAA game,
Yeah.
so it really should have all the...
Yeah, even there.
Yeah.
Then so it's COD.
It does. It's brilliant.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like it?
No.
Oh.
But it's doing well.
Is it? I didn't know that.
I don't like the thing for Blackout, which is
Yeah.
the mode, is they put zombies in it. So
So there's AI and.
there's AI zombies and then there's players obviously,
Yeah.
but I think it's max is 100 players.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's 100 players jump in. You can go in solo and you can go in duos and fours. They call it quads. To be those guys. And then they whenever you're like flying in, there's a little, you remember the zombies maps where they had the big blue thing come up
Yep.
for to show you where the magic box was.
Yeah.
Or the mystery box was.
Yeah,
Well,
magic box.
we all used to call it the magic box. I don't understand why. 'Cause there was nothing magic about it. Well, I suppose there was. It was floating weapons and bears.
Yeah.
But that shows up, and then you're like, oh, I'll go there, and then you go there, and there's just like, what is that?
Oh.
There's just zombies all over the place. And I've never actually done it. Like I haven't done it to get like I spawned in. It spawned at the lighthouse one of the times, and I was at the lighthouse at the top floor, and you just hear people running about going and shooting things. I just went into a room and sat down and crouched. I was like, nope,
Just wait.
just wait here for a
Yeah.
bit, and it worked because I killed 2 people. They come up and you hear the footsteps up because it's
Yeah.
like it's four floors or 3 floors, and all you hear is them going up the stairs. You're like, oh, they're getting closer, and you can hear it going, and you're like, oh, he's getting, and he opens the door,
Yeah. Gone.
shotgun, brilliant.
Did you win?
No, I didn't win anything.
Oh.
No, I think the highest I got to was 4.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I only played a couple of games though. I didn't really get it. Like Dean and I played it for a wee bit. I played it solo a couple of times. Didn't really get into it all that much, but it's doing really well and people are enjoying it. It beat Fortnite for a while
Did it?
whenever it came out. Yeah,
Wow.
people, it was the new thing, so they didn't just switched over. to
Yeah,
Fortnite.
well.
Same thing with this new one, Apex Legends. It's apparently amazing.
Haven't touched it. I've heard good reviews, but obviously you have your heroes and all that sort of stuff. But no,
I like the idea, sort of, but I don't like that it's not. I would have preferred a Battle Royale with Titans,
why?
like a Titanfall Battle Royale.
But then if Anthem brought out PvP, that's exactly what it would be.
What do you mean?
Like
Sure,
robots on
Titanfall is
robots.
PvP.
Yeah, but I mean, do you mean like not all the time in Titans? Or
Yeah,
all the
yeah, yeah.
time?
Like pilots, you have to like do so much to get a Titan.
Sorry, right. So I thought you meant just constantly in Titans.
Oh no! Like
Okay.
you're a pilot, you spawn in as pilots.
Get a
and
5 kill streak. Get.
Well, not
10
even
kill
not
streak.
even that. Like maybe there's like certain areas in the map because obviously it closes in on itself anyway. So obviously you can't just
So you can maybe get like one of those random pickups. It's
yeah
like Call Titan.
call a Titan in.
Yeah.
You know you find it around the map, and obviously you'll have a great advantage. But throughout the map, there's going to be the big launchers. You can take out a Titan. You know, so it shouldn't be too. I would have preferred that. But what they went with for this one was it was like an Overwatch Titanfall, where they put in their own heroes, which.
Well, you have the guy who can do the portal. You've got a guy who can throw smoke, and you've got a guy who can mark enemies. I think.
In what, in Apex?
Yeah. What's the other guy? There's a portal,
there's like
smoke,
8 guys or something.
but like the 3 heroes. They're not 3 heroes.
There's 8.
Is there?
Yeah.
I thought there was 3 because I've only read about 3, which was the portal guy, the smoke guy, and I can't remember what the last one is. That's so annoying.
There's Wraith, which is the woman. She's like the silent woman. She's sort of like spooky and silent and stuff.
Maybe I've got the wrong end of the stick, but I definitely read that there's 3. There's like 3. I thought it was heroes we were talking about. Maybe it's not, but like there's like a portal, a smoke, and something else. So basically, you could make a portal, throw smoke in, and then go in and just like waste everyone.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that. I only got to play. I got to play 7 games in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, I spawned in with basically this one's quite weird with the way you spawn. You spawn in with 2 other people, and you get a jump master, which is the one that controls your entire squad.
Right.
Going down in, so you can either leave, you can disperse, you can just like fly off from them, go your own way, or you can let the jump master let you go down with them. So all 3 of you are together at any one point, which is a really good idea. But we all just sort of jumped in at the same place, and then they go away anyway. Because if you all go to the same build, you can't all grab the same stuff.
Yeah.
So
So you can mark where stuff is for your team
yeah.
and stuff.
But you could do that. I think you can do that in other things as well. You can do it in Blackout, I'm pretty sure.
Can you? Because the thing I was reading, like, basically said they act as if it's like a whole bit. As I said, I've never played one, but like they were acting as if this was like an amazing addition that nobody else has done this. You can mark it and it shows up in your teammate's map.
Oh yeah, it pops up in the map saying that there's certain weapon. There's a weapon there. There's
And the
ammo.
weapon also tells you if it's better than your current weapon.
Uh-huh.
So like for like noobs like me, if I was to go in, I would not have a clue what weapon I was picking up, but it would tell me if it was better.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand the health in the game personally.
No,
Because
I have no idea.
I picked up a shotgun and shot a person 3 times, and they were still alive. Like they were still walking towards me, and I was like,
it loaded?
what's happening here? Like it was just like, oh, hitting them. I was like, what's going on? Like you're not dying. And then their buddy came up behind me and shot me once with a
No.
shotgun. So you can pick up armor and
Yeah,
stuff, but
yeah,
I mean, how much armor do you need to have 3 shotgun shells in your chest? Do you know what I mean? Like it's
a lot.
it's crazy, like, but it's a good idea. I just didn't like it. That's all.
It's where the money is. Those games now, like Fortnite makes what, like $10 million a day.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Oh, they're free play, which is weird as well. But I'll get to that later on. I've got a nice little chart and stuff. But do you know where Battle Royale came from?
I don't. I would have said Epic Games, but that's obvious.
Oh, because of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then Fortnite didn't exist whenever like PUBG and stuff was out.
it did.
Did it? I don't think it did.
No,
I thought PUBG was first.
PUBG was first.
I don't know who made it though.
Who made PUBG?
Battle Royale, no idea.
Oh, well, it came from an actual film called Battle Royale, which was a Japanese film.
Oh, I've heard of that film.
Yeah,
Where they're on the island.
I think it's an island. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on an island and basically it's like last man standing gets to live basically. And they all
Oh
try and
yeah,
play
but I
it.
mean, there's been so many films like that. Like Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vinny
Yes.
Stuff like that there. There was that other one, that T-Rex one that was on Netflix or something, or
Never watched that.
on Sky or whatever it was. It was dreadful. It was like basically you jump. It's so bad. There's like dinosaurs on this island,
Oh dear.
and they just it was just so stupid. Honestly, it just bored the absolute life out of me. Like, but it was 2000.
I've heard that film.
Yeah,
Never
made in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
The film just called
Yeah.
Battle Royale. That's what it is. A Battle Royale is just that people just spawn. Yep. So,
Spawn in.
just spawn in.
What am I
Also,
doing here?
there's a story to it, but I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking about the games here, but that's where it came from, and obviously the the first ever sort of
Game.
Battle Royale game.
Team Buddies.
It's not a Battle Royale.
Yes, it is. Last Man Standing.
Yeah, but it's not Battle Royale.
I have no idea.
A Last Man Standing game. It's weird whenever Last Man Standing games can just be you got a small map and that's it, whereas Battle Royale games have that enclosure.
Smaller.
Yeah. There was Bomberman. Remember Bomberman?
No.
1990s. It was like it had a game mode, which you had like some like minimal abilities and stuff. So
Yeah.
which was just basically the same thing, but the earlier games would have been like 2012, 2016. Like, remember the Hunger Games come out?
Yeah, great film.
Yeah.
The first one. I love the
Yeah,
first
I was gonna say I thought well never.
one. I watched the first one like 100 times.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, this would be an amazing game.
Well, this is your fault then.
Yeah.
This all these games come out then.
Well, probably. Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have told anyone.
Yeah, shouldn't have told anyone about it. But Minecraft made a Hunger Games type of thing.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. When because obviously they can mod it on the PC,
Yeah.
so they made like a survival type of game, which was
game
kind
I never played.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
I played it for about a week.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Not your thing.
I played it on what did I play it on? I played it on PC or I played it on Xbox.
I think Glenn had a good time at that.
It's a fun enough game, like, but I was playing it with plebs. So, you know, people that took the game far too seriously.
Yeah, it's Minecraft.
Don't kill my sheep! Why? I want the wool.
It's a game, mate. Calm down. Yeah.
Alright, like, I mean, you can go and get some other sheep, like, you can go and
Build
purchase some
them.
sheep or something, I don't know. But, yeah, so Minecraft made a little, even GTA and all have got, like, little things in it now. Like, Red Dead Redemption have it as well.
Do they?
They've got, like, a smaller battle where it's like a 16 player or something.
Small.
But it is quite small for them, but don't forget the online is still one better.
Yeah.
But GTA have, like, the cars one.
RC.
Bandito.
Bandito.
They have that.
I was
But
gonna say Rogue, but no.
they're like races and stuff, but they have like cars and stuff where you just crash each other. It's like
Cool.
like a demolition
Destruction
derby.
derby
type.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Kind
Demolition derby, sorry.
Of, yeah. Remember DayZ as well?
DayZ? What's that? Game?
Yeah, it's the. Do you remember the game Arma?
No.
No, it's like a PC army game. Really realistic. Really realistic. Like call outs and stuff and white people as a squad. No, it's really strange, but they made a mod for that called DayZ, which is just basically that, but full of zombies. You just drop in. Well, you don't drop in. You just spawn in out of anywhere, and it was all in Russian as well. So, like, I remember playing it with Dave and all, a friend of mine from years ago. We're like, I'm near where's that? Just if you look at the north of the map, go to the very south of the map, then go to the middle of the map, then go to the left of the map, go down to the bottom of the map. It was like, it was a pain in the ass because he could have spawned. The map was huge,
Yeah.
and he could have spawned at the very top. I could have spawned at the very bottom left.
Trying to find each other.
See, trying to find each other. There's no indication because you're not in a team, so you can't see them on the map.
Oh, that's annoying.
You can't see anybody on the map.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we were playing at the time, but we stopped playing it whenever it was in its alpha phase, I think, and then it came out and now it's on Xbox and all now. But they had that was sort of similar because it had zombies and stuff in it, but it wasn't a battle royale because there wasn't any sort of. There was no enclosure coming in.
Yeah.
But it was a
get
last
smaller
man.
and smaller.
Yeah, so, but even still, it wouldn't have been a last man stand sort of thing, but it had that sort of aspect of it, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty fun game, I have to admit. Like, it was a strange, because the zombies just didn't die. Like, they spawned through.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, well, like they jump through you, and then you're like, oh, where's it gone? You look around, it's disappeared, and you look around again, it's just biting your neck, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm dead. Yeah. But there were sort of like the earlier ones, so, but even still, they wouldn't be the ones that bounce these sort of things off. Like PUBG, I think, just sort of came from randomness because it was sort of out of the blue. Because
It was on PC only, wasn't it?
Yeah,
For
it
a
was
while.
PC only for a while, and then Xbox acquired it, and now PS4 are getting it as well.
Do they get it?
They eventually got it, yeah. Which is, I mean, if they have crossplay, that'll be fine.
I don't know if they do between PS4 and stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they eventually have crossplay, it'd be good, because I think Apex Legends is looking.
They don't apparently. Now this is only going from what was it, Game Developer Conference last year.
Oh no, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
they announced, this is Microsoft announced, they were basically teaming up with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the pressure was on Sony to do the same, and Sony basically said, "Well, no, we won't be doing that because their excuse was security."
Yeah,
but come on.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't make any sense.
Per effort.
I think Apex are going to look at teaming up. Obviously, Microsoft's going to go through PC and Xbox, which is, I think, ridiculous.
And also Switch.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous.
Which will be an announcement this year.
Yeah. Switch might be alright, but PC players are just ridiculous. Like, I mean...
It's far better.
Yeah.
That's because of, obviously, the connections and stuff.
Yeah. And obviously, they've got PCs that run at, like, 1 million, whatever.
Yeah, 25 Xbox strength.
Yeah. So, which is, that's fine. That's their prerogative. They want to play on the PC, they can do that. But, I mean, come on. Like...
Yeah, even, like...
Give us a break or something.
You'll be
like
shooting them and you'll be dead before you even...
Like, it's okay if you're playing, like, the likes of Rocket League or something, because you're not going to be hurting people.
Yeah.
And if people score a goal, you're not going to be like, really? Whereas if you get shot, you're like, really? Come on, like, what's, you know what I mean?
I have to start a whole new game.
It's very different, exactly. Yeah. Whereas that, you can just play a new match, it's not a big deal.
That's
like,
one thing I really annoy me about those. It's like dying and be like, well, start again.
What, the Battle Royales?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying, because in that one, the funny thing, in Apex, you can be revived, like, properly. Whenever you're down, you can be revived, but you can also be respawned.
Yeah.
Which
if you die.
Yeah, if properly. You die, they can grab and they survive somehow. Don't know how the hell you might.
They take the chip from you, don't they? And then
it's like
take the chips to the.
It's like a little box.
Yeah.
They get, and then a little box, this little mini coffin and stuff, and it tells you who's dead on it. You're like, oh, so you hold an X, you grab their chip, and then there's this little like respawn bunker
area thing. Yeah.
So you go over there, hold an X, but it takes like 7 seconds.
Is it?
To plug it in and get everything sorted.
And then everything flies down.
Yeah, but you can look around while you're doing it, so it's not like in Destiny where, do you remember, you're like holding something and you look away from it?
It goes away.
Yeah, so you can turn around, you can see some people if anyone's around you, which hopefully that's not the case, but 7 seconds is a long time in a Battle Royale game.
I thought it was longer than that, but that's not bad.
7 seconds is still quite long, whatever.
Yeah.
You think it's 7 seconds, but it's actually 14. It's like double the time.
It's quite a long time. I've just counted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you turn around, you're like, this is going to be dreadful.
Yeah, like you'll be dead in half a second.
Like, what happens if, say, you get, I don't know if you can hold 2 chips at a time. Like, I don't know if
you can.
Really? Well, if you can hold 2 chips, then if you're still the last man,
I think you can hold your whole team.
So just 2 chips then.
Yeah.
So you can only, I think it's only 3 people you can spawn in with. Well, you spawn in, so you then 2 people. So you get your chips from the chip shop. You get your chips. Get your chips and wait for your fish. You get your chips, and then what happens if the enclosure's like really small? You go, oh, there's a little respawn bunker there.
Tough.
Go over to it. You hold in 7 seconds per chip, I would assume, and then 2 ships come down. And you're like, oh well, there's the last man over there, and then 3 people from the squad comes down and wipes out your squad. Like, that's
it's a risky run. Maybe just don't bring them back.
And then you're dead with 3 against 1 anyway. Like, it's
not if you're good.
Well, I don't know.
I've never played it. So
I only thought I downloaded it today. I was like, I'll have a go at it and see what it's like. Because at the end of the day, you can't really have an opinion if you don't play something.
The graphics and stuff are really good.
It wouldn't be hard to make It's like Overwatch graphics. Yeah, like it is sort of.
I'm not a massive fan of those.
It's like cartoonized sort of thing. Like it's like,
do
you know, like Crackdown?
Yeah.
Or Borderlands.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like that, but maybe enhanced a little bit. Maybe it's very like, it's really weird. I don't want to say Fortnite because it isn't like Fortnite at all.
That is cartoon.
But it is cartoon. I
know what you mean.
It's realistic cartoon. I don't know what way to explain it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Whenever you say Overwatch, I think that's sort of enough. Like, it's sort of like Final Fantasy, sort of like it's.
In a way, it's
like they don't look particularly real.
Yeah.
But you can buy into them enough.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it was fun. Like, obviously, that most recent one was amazing. But and 7's out apparently this year.
Yeah.
Which would be class. But No, I get where you're coming from, but that's sort of, that's maybe just me being like a graphics snob, like just being like,
Oh no, definitely, yeah.
you know, because obviously having just played a lot of Destiny and then Anthem looks amazing, so
Yeah, it's strange how weird that even though that's not a realistic game, the graphics look really realistic. If you know what I mean, like the people look really cool and they look proper, but in this they are very cartoonized. That you can see their mouth moving and they're like,
yeah,
you know, it's
the Frostbite engine is very good though.
Yeah,
Like very, like obviously that's what they use from FIFA as well.
Yeah,
and even the cutscenes and like the journey and stuff are really good.
I think they use it in Battlefield as well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So, but DICE have always been great at graphics. Like even since Battlefield 4.
Battlefront as well.
Battlefront's fantastic. Yeah.
Battlefront 2, Battlefront, just the most recent one, obviously there.
Yeah.
Class.
Yeah, no, they do very, very well. Like I mean, the sheen off the stormtroopers or
everything. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, even the lightsabers look class as well.
Doesn't it? I know, the rain and Camino and stuff. Oh,
what?
No. The rain and Camino.
Oh yeah, yeah, right enough actually. Yeah, even the salt on the.
Oh my god, why have you done this?
I don't know. I literally forgot. As soon as you said that there, I was like, you just made me forget the planet. Oh my goodness. Crate, that's the one.
Yeah.
Probably the most easiest one to pronounce as well.
One
of the more easier ones.
The skimmers go across it.
Yeah, and you can see, it's unbelievable. Yeah,
brilliant.
That's class. Like, but obviously PUBG and stuff and all came out, and you didn't ever play PUBG? That's right.
No, it was one of the ones that everyone said they were going to get, and no one got. So I didn't pick it.
I got it, and who else got it? Addy got it. I think he got it.
Yes, he did.
And then I think either Gareth or Dean got it. I can't remember. I think Aaron got it as well, actually. But I think Aaron and I played it together along with Gareth at some point. Which it was good. It was like a DayZ type of thing that it came out. It was good fun. It was really realistic to the point of it being a bit like not. It's hard to say.
If you shoot someone in the leg, do you then limp?
No.
No, okay.
It's not that realistic.
I wasn't sure what we were talking here.
No.
Like
in DayZ, you did that. Like if you fell off a building, you broke your leg.
No way.
Yeah.
That's class. Obviously, it depends how far you fall. Like if you jump out a window, I'm assuming it's not like
No, probably not. But I mean, you do there. Whenever we played it, this is like in alpha still, so it was still quite a while ago. Whenever you fell and you broke your leg, it comes up saying you broke your leg.
Yeah.
And you start bleeding and start to die, but you can't run. You crawl.
Oh, I was gonna say just lie there. Or...
It's so funny. There was a time maybe Dave he just leaped out of a window, but it was at ground floor.
Yeah.
And he broke his leg.
That's what I mean. That's just silly.
But it was bugged though. It was pre-alpha. It was all over the show and stuff at this time. And he jumped out this window and he broke his leg and he just started. He was prone, walking towards me prone. I was like, Dave, get up! What are you doing? He goes, I don't know what's going on. My character's broken. And I was like, what's happened? He goes, I don't know. And then he brought me many said your character's leg's broken. And he was like,
put him out of his misery.
Well, you can get it. You can make a.
You can fix them.
Yeah, you get what you call a stint or a splint or whatever. Splint, isn't it? Yeah.
So Stint's what you put in your heart to widen your arteries.
Yeah, so you can make a splint out of wood and cloth, which is cool.
Yeah.
And you get to see it and everything, which is kind of
It's a bit mad. Sounds very detailed.
It was very detailed at the time, and it's probably even more so now because people got it for Xbox and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like PUBG was like a mix between that and probably just more of a. It wouldn't be a mix. It would be more of like an exaggeration of DayZ, where you can just instead of without zombies, basically it's just like DayZ without zombies, but
it's more realistic than Fortnite, isn't it?
PUBG, yeah.
Like it looks fairly realistic.
Yeah, it's
apart from you can like one hit somebody with a pan, but you know.
Well, you could probably do it in real life though.
I've hit them hard enough. Maybe,
yeah, in the back of the head as well.
But
definitely you could kill someone with a pan.
It's fairly realistic, like, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, there you can see the videos on Facebook and YouTube and stuff where people are driving up in their quads and they go over a building.
Yeah.
And they jump off and they don't die. You're like, well, you would.
Yeah.
But in terms of health wise, it's not very realistic. Like, you could probably shoot some people. You can get helmets and stuff that protect you. More than what it would.
But I mean, what I mean by real, I probably should say, the graphics.
Everything's more realistic.
More realistic,
Than Fortnite.
yeah.
Like Fortnite, I think is literally the epitome of a child Battle Royale game. It's
Yeah, and obviously then, I mean, I don't want to get too ahead. You probably have something in here, but like the events and stuff in Fortnite are pretty insane.
Oh yeah, well they do. Yeah, they do a good job. They don't like I'm not like ripping on Fortnite.
Oh, it's
like,
mega money. Like,
yeah, I'm not
mega
ripping on
money.
Fortnite by any means. I'm just not a huge fan of it.
As I said, I never played it to tell you if it was any good.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
as I
it's
say,
good. It is good fun. Like,
Mhm.
don't get me wrong. It is good fun. You know, going around with your pickaxe and chopping up cars to get metal to build a tower.
Oh, is that what you have to do? You can't just build that stuff.
Yeah, you have to go and collect your resources and stuff, which is it is kind of like a cool survival game in some aspect, but it's for me. It's probably because I didn't play it from the get go. So I wasn't like a master at the game. So whenever you're going into a lobby and some
guy building this mad structure.
yeah, someone's went and collected the resources to build like a fort.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not going to win against those sort of people, and the guys that have the likes of these sniper rifles, and you just find them obviously, but
Yeah.
if they've played enough with sniper rifles, they're going to be a lot better than you anyway. So I just never seem to get the luck whenever I play Battle Royale games. Like Dean will tell you, we spawned in Blackout a couple of times when we played the free trial, and he spawned in with nothing. Like he spawned in and got like a grenade, a flash grenade, and like a health pack or something for ages. He couldn't find a weapon. And weapons are like they're not as scarce as they are in it. Like
Right.
Blackout's very like they have loads of weapons everywhere.
Yeah.
I found a weapon a couple of times, but it was only a pistol. And then you hear some guy landing in. He goes to the building to the opposite
He's finding
area.
a minigun.
He's found the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh well, that's me dead.
Yeah.
And like we do get very unlucky with it. But that's no excuse. You know, whenever you do play it, you do expect to get those dumb games. But Blackout, we played Blackout and it was rough. It was just like Call of Duty, but we haven't played Call of Duty in years, so we just haven't had the experience everyone else has. Which is, if I played it for long enough, I probably could get. I mean, I got the 4 without even playing it for like a long time, which is good. But the likes of PUBG and stuff and Fortnite's just it's very arcadey. So you got a shotgun, you could shoot like the wall, and you could probably still shoot someone.
Yeah.
Whereas PUBG, you sort of have to. It has bullet drop and stuff in it, so you have to find out where they're gonna. And even in Call of Duty, it doesn't have bullet drop. In
I didn't know
PUBG,
PUBG had that.
yeah, PUBG's got bullet drop in it.
Right.
So obviously, if you're seeing a guy coming from like 100 meters away, you have to shoot where you think he's
Yeah.
gonna be,
Yeah.
plus the distance, plus the wind and whatever as well.
Fair play.
Which is cool, which is really really good idea. But Fortnite is just linear, it's just a linear shot.
Did you ever see the guy that had the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, and that was.
Really
See,
cool.
I like those sort of things, but I don't like it in that sort of setting.
Yeah.
But
You
it
just
has to be
kill
in that
everyone.
setting. Do you know
Just
what I
kill
mean? It
everyone.
has to be in a cartoon, otherwise it
Was there
doesn't
like
work.
a rocket launch as well? Like there was not like a rocket launcher, but there was some big event there very recently in the last 6 months.
I couldn't tell you.
And I have a funny feeling it was like something to do with a rocket launch.
There was a rock.
Something.
Yeah,
And it was
into
like,
space.
yeah, and it was like this, and it ripped. Oh, I can't remember. I'll ruin the story. But apparently there is like a linear story or some sort of story that goes through.
There is, yeah, which is really cool. Like that's what I like about like the developers are doing really really well for it. Like
That's epic, right?
yeah, Epic Games, but they've released the launcher at the minute, which is going head to head with Steam, and Steam's obviously huge in
Wow.
the PC community.
Brave.
Yeah, exactly. But they'll do well. They've got the money behind them now, which is really weird whenever you think that they started off with Gears of War and like and such. It's one of the games I loved back in the day, and now they've created, something that I don't love, but I don't dislike either. I don't hate it,
Yeah.
but it's very different paths really. But they've created a launcher that it's going to release. I can't remember what game it is, but it's a game that was meant to be for everyone on PC, which it is, but
Yeah.
only if you have Epic Launcher. So they're not releasing it on the likes of Steam.
Right?
So they're just publishing it on their own launcher. So
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
it's I don't know, Metro Exodus or whatever you call it. Or I can't remember what it's called. But they're releasing that only on their launcher, and Steam can't get it. And anyone who's with Steam would have loads and loads of dollars or money or pounds or whatever they put into it. Because we would just save up and just put money into it, like just like a Steam wallet. And people obviously can't purchase the game with their money because it's not on Steam.
Right.
So they have to go and get an account with the Epic launcher and then
More
put money into that, which is just I don't think that there's no point in having two different ones because I understand Epic want to have that. They want to
They want all the money.
They do, but they should not, and they're doing really well with Fortnite. Just leave it at that. Don't try and ruin Steam. Steam have been around for years. I mean, Valve haven't made a game in yonks because of Steam's doing so well.
Yeah.
And they should go and make Left 4 Dead 4 or 3 or whatever one they're making yet.
17.
I think it was in Left 4 Dead 2 they ended on, but even still, I loved the Left 4 Dead games. I thought they were brilliant.
Those are the ones where like you made your own weapons and all, wasn't it?
No.
What one am I thinking of? Be like make your own weapons in the mall.
Dead Rising.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I love Dead Rising. Dead Rising was one of my favourite games ever.
Yeah.
Until it went downhill with Dead Rising 3 and 4. Dead Rising 1 and 2 were probably the better ones, I would say.
You get like golf clubs and stick stuff on them all.
Yeah. There's some really weird concoctions you can make. You can make a blender that what was it? The blender that had like different sauces or something coming out of it, and you can make in the newer ones you can make like sort of vehicles into these things.
Oh, cool.
So like Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You can it's bike. You can make just like a big steamroller thing in the front of it though, which is just insane. It has flames and all coming out of it. It's mad looking like. But obviously you know who Ninja is, don't you?
The streamer.
Yeah, the streamer who made like Fortnite what it is basically.
Oh yes.
Completely blew it up with the likes of Drake and stuff. He went on a stream and did it. Yeah, so it was his fault. I'm blaming him for everything. No, I'm not really. This is terrible, but
he must have made some good money from this.
Yeah, I dare say he's made a pretty penny. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, he did well for the game. He's amazing at the game.
Yeah,
which makes complete sense. Like if you're good at the game, by all means, get the guy to promote the game. That's 100%. But I don't know why the likes of like Battlefield and stuff. I don't see what the point is in bringing Battle Royale games into those sort of games. I think I understand the money point of view, but
it's to draw it's just draw. That's
but you can't. Surely, God, you're not going to be able to make as much money as the likes because it's a free to play game, Fortnite, and it's making more than.
You're not, but at the same time, like for them to add that in as a game mode is probably simple in comparison to, for example, what Battlefield are doing.
Yeah.
In other aspects, so like realistically for them, it's right. Okay, we already have some maps, so let's just do this and then have all. I mean, maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but to them, the draw will be for players that are. But I want to play Battle Royale, but I want to play Battlefield.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm going to play Fortnite or Battlefield now. It's like, well, just come play Battlefield. We have both.
I suppose that makes sense. Like, but I just forever love Battlefield, so I just don't want it to become one of those firms that get EA. I mean, EA are going to be putting their finger in everyone's pie. So
I mean, by the looks of it, they obviously the amount of money that Fortnite, I think it's like $10 million a day or something. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's no way that EA aren't going to want in on that.
Well, I'll let you know here. So I've got the top 10 top premium PC and console games by revenue.
Okay.
Of 2018. And then the top free-to-play games by revenue in 2018.
Okay.
So
what one's first?
The premium PC and console games. Yeah. So Dean sent me these a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was. But number 10 was Overwatch.
That low?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's with premium PC and console games. So that's made by Activision and Blizzard, which brought in 429 million over the year.
Is that all?
Yeah. You're gonna like. That's not even the least amount of the free to play.
Right.
So number 9 is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which, to be fair, started off pretty rocky, and then
I've heard good things.
Yeah, it got really, really good. Obviously, Ubisoft made that one, 440 million. Still not an awful lot of money when you think about these. Like, these are games that were released for 50 quid a piece. Number 8, you'd be surprised at this one, Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I never played that. Still makes me cringe to even think about it.
Obviously made by Capcom.
Yeah.
467 million.
Right.
Number 7, FIFA 19.
What? 7th? I thought their Ultimate Team would have that up like 3rd.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised. Okay, so number 7 is FIFA 19. Okay, so EA obviously made that one. 482 million.
Yeah.
Number 6, Call of Duty World War 2.
Okay.
It was made by, again, Activision and Blizzard. They were the ones well, wasn't made, sorry, they were published by it. So that's what, 2 games by Activision in the top 10 so far. Made 506 million. Number 5 was Red Dead 2. It only came out.
That was only out like
the end of the
September,
year,
October.
November.
Was it November?
November 16th, I think it was, or 22nd. So it was made by, it was published by Take-Two, made by Rockstar. 516 million.
Decent money for a month.
Within
and a bit.
A month and a bit.
Yeah.
It beat, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games that were out pretty
Most of
much.
the year.
Yeah. Number 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
That came out late in the year too.
Did indeed, yeah. It was out. When was that out? November as well.
I think so.
It's 612 million.
What?
Obviously, another one published by Activision Blizzard. So
Yeah.
it's 3 in the top 10 alone. Number 3, GTA 5.
No way.
Yeah.
That's still holding strong.
Oh, it's still going strong. It came in 3rd.
Holy crap.
Unbelievable. At 628 million.
That's Rockstar again.
Rockstar again, yeah. And then number 2. Could you think of anything, any guesses at all of any games in 2018 that you think would be number 2?
Paid premium. I don't know. Assassin's Creed.
FIFA 18.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because FIFA 19 didn't come out until September,
Mm-hmm.
and then it had 9 months of pure Ultimate Team coins.
Yeah.
So that would explain why 19's low down. It probably would be up around there if
So that's all. That's all the player transactions with the cards and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's 790 million. Yeah, so quite a big margin between 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
But GTA 5, I mean, fair play. Like,
that's crazy. It's been out for
it was
like
what
6 years.
2016, 2014.
I think it was. We moved house 2017, 15.
2015 it would have been. Good grief, like. So number 1, what do you reckon?
Well, it's not going to be Destiny. I know that.
No.
So
it was number 102. No, it wasn't. I have no idea. I have no idea what number it was.
Right, so we've had pretty much every big game. Wait, is this PlayStation or Xbox or
Top premium PC and console games by revenue?
God of War?
Nope.
No idea.
PUBG.
Oh.
Just over $1 billion in
What?
revenue in 2018.
Really?
1.028 million. So
Million.
million.
Sold?
That's 1,028 million. So that's just over $1 billion.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah. So it's 1,028 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So PUBG.
How? Are there microtransactions?
Not that I know of. It was just really popular, I think.
Well,
Might be
how much was it?
microtransactions, I don't know.
Which was that game?
25 quid.
Has to be.
But there's 400 million players in it. Or something like that. Pretty sure. There's still more players on PUBG than there is Fortnite.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear Fortnite's numbers.
Over the world, okay.
So 1.028 billion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was number 1
of
the console and the
literally
PC.
just over £1 billion. I say
Just-
that is insane money.
Yeah. 28 million over $1 billion. So
And that's a Battle Royale game.
That's a Battle
And
yeah.
Battle Royale with COD was what, 3rd? 4th.
Fourth. COD was
Fourth.
4th and 6th.
And then also Battle Royale 1 again, sort of in Red Dead was 6th? 7th?
It was Red Dead was 5th.
5th, right,
Yeah.
sorry.
So on to the top free-to-play games by revenue, right? Number 10, Clash Royale.
Oh, Clash of Clans.
Mobile game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it made 900 million. Yeah, so that's number 10.
That's crazy.
So that's already beat the top 8
Yeah.
or 9. Sorry, that's
9,
beat. That
yeah.
was 790 million.
Yeah.
So that's beat 9 of the top 10.
Oh my goodness.
Number 9, Monster Strike.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it myself. Published by Mixie. It's an RPG game. Made $1 billion.
Right.
Number 8, you would never get this. I'm not going to ask you to guess it either. Candy Crush.
Oh no way.
Yeah. Do you know who?
Probably like 1.3 billion or something stupid.
1.1 billion.
Yeah.
Do you know who publishes that?
No.
Activision.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Along with King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Number 7, Fate Grand Order.
Never heard of it.
Made 1.2 billion.
Never heard of it.
Honor of Kings.
Is that a mobile game?
I think so.
I think I might have seen adverts for that, but I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's like where you fight armies against each other.
Yeah, it's a MOBA. 1.3 billion.
Okay.
This is insane.
This is silly money.
Yeah, these are free to play games.
Oh,
number 5, Crossfire.
Yes, I've heard of that.
1.3 billion.
Yeah.
Number 4. Give a guess of a free to play game you reckon would be in there.
What do you call it? Warframe?
Nope.
No, I don't know.
Pokemon Go.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Another 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
But do you think these are the
A lot
4,
of these
5,
are
and
mobile games?
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
4, 5, and 6. That's why the majority of people are trying to get into mobile games. Now free to play mobile games. It's insane. 4, 5, and 6 are all 1.3 billion, but you've no idea how much in between that could be.
That'll probably be
1.35. Yeah. So number 3, League of Legends.
Yes, for that. Yeah.
1.4 billion.
Right, and this is gonna be scary whenever we get the number 1 here. But
Number 2, Dungeon Fighter Online.
is that Dungeons and Dragons thing?
I don't think so. No, it's an RPG of some sort. But
Okay.
1.5 billion. So
It's gonna be like 1.8 or 9.
what is?
Fortnite.
So is that your
It
top?
has to be number 1.
Is that number 1 for
Yeah.
you? Okay, so Fortnite, number 1, publisher by Epic Games, 2.4 billion.
Oh my god.
It made
That's
in 2018.
That is insane.
That's a free
in the
to play.
US alone. It makes $10 million a day, like minimum,
Mm-hmm.
and that is on like a slow day.
Yeah. So 2.4 billion. And that's the reason why Epic Games have released a launcher. They're fine. They don't need any more money.
Insane.
But I've got the
Like, see, whenever they released the NFL jerseys, that was genius.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Genius.
I mean, it makes they're really good marketers, which is annoying because I don't want the game to fail, because I think for all the kids out there and but I'm so torn with it because see my nephew, he's like Fortnite in the brain.
Yeah. Can you play Fortnite? No.
But like that's all he is in the brain though. He's not like
Yeah.
he's just Fortnite all the time. Can you dance like Fortnite? No, I can't dance like Fortnite. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's all he is in the brain. There's nothing else going on there, which is annoying. But I've got the top 15 best selling games of 2018.
Yeah.
And I've got 25, but I mean there'd be no point in that. So number 15 would be Call of Duty World War 2. Total sales are 13.2 million.
Yeah.
2018 sales was 1.5 million alone, which is a bit mad for it being 1 year. Which is just ridiculous. Like, it's been available for 50 weeks then, all in all. Number 14 was GTA 5.
Yeah.
It's been available for 204 weeks.
What?
Total sales are 18.8 million.
That is insane.
2018 sales are 1.6.
Yeah.
So that's pretty insane for it being out
200.
204 weeks. Far Cry 5 on Xbox One came out last year, so all sales are 1.6 million.
Far
Cry 5.
5, sorry.
Yeah, so it came out last year, so in 29 weeks it was available. Got 1.6 million, so that was it on total sales altogether.
What?
Yeah, FIFA 18 came out. What was it for 55? Yeah. So 55 weeks it's been available, and total sales are 11.7 million.
So that jumped from like 1 to 11. Or what were the sales in 2018?
2018 was 1.6.
Okay, sorry, I thought it just randomly.
Could you imagine
from 10, like 1 to like 11
10 million people just going, yeah, I'll go buy that.
Yeah.
So that was FIFA 18 for PS4, I might add.
Okay.
The number 11 Kirby Star Allies, that was for Switch.
Really?
For Switch, was released for 31 weeks, 1.6. That's it all for the total. There was some here that's just insane. Like Splatoon came out it's been out for 65 weeks.
That's a Switch paintball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out for 65 weeks, and then total sales was 6.2. 2018 sales were 2.1 million.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Must have had a sale.
They had a sale.
They must have reduced their prices. That's crazy.
For goodness sake. Number 9, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I've heard very good things.
So 85 weeks it's been available. 8.2 million total sales. 2018 sales 2.1.
Quarterly?
Yeah, near 2.2. Yeah.
Have you played that?
No, Fergal has though. He's loved it.
He said it was one of the best games ever.
Yeah. Black Ops 4 come out within 1 week of this survey. So this has been done for the 1 week. it made 2.5 million sales
That's insane.
in a week. Yeah, which is pretty mad.
FIFA must be higher than that.
Well, we'll get down to that. So Black Ops 4, Super Mario Odyssey, which is for Switch. 51 weeks it's been available since this. Total sales are 10.2 million. 2018 sales were 2.5, near 2.6. Mario Kart 8. Now you're going to be absolutely blown away by this. No idea
probably
what
like
happened.
15 million sales.
Well, it's not even okay. It's not even right, but it's insane the amount of how much it was sold last year.
Right.
Been available for 77 weeks. Right. Total sales 9.6 million, near 9.7. Total sales for 2018 3.3 million. No idea what happened in 2018. It just spiked. That's like a third of
sales.
Yeah.
Reducing prices.
I'm gonna buy it. Well, to be fair, we got it last year. So
do you?
Yeah. We got it then.
Maybe it was like a bundle and switches.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So Far Cry 5 for PS4.
Yes.
Sold a lot more than what it did for Xbox. 3.6 million.
What? That's like 2 million more. Right.
Monster Hunter is number 4.
Okay.
You don't like that, I know. 38 weeks is for PS4. 4.3 million sales.
That's a lot.
FIFA 19.
There it is.
Available for 3 weeks at this point.
Yeah.
5 million.
Yeah, I thought that.
5 million.
I guarantee the vast majority was in the first week.
4.98 million.
Yeah, I bet you the vast majority of that was the first week.
Probably. Top 2 games, you reckon? What do you reckon? These are actual purchasable games. So
they've actually spent money. So they've spent money.
They spent money on the games, yeah. So it's not like the likes of Fortnite and stuff like that. There.
Well, PUBG has to be there, and no.
One you mentioned earlier on though. That you've played.
God of War.
Yeah, God of War was number 2.
And Red Dead.
Nope, Red Dead's not up there.
Really? What platform?
PlayStation 4.
Spider-Man? Is it?
God of War and Spider-Man. So God of War is number 2. 26 weeks available at this point. Just over 5 million sales, which is still quite high.
I let her dad God of War there. Rachel's dad. He's off sick and he has a PS4.
Oh dear.
And he texted Rachel and was like, she was in my house. She's like, Andrew, you have any PS4 games I can play? I was like, yeah. Give him God of War.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna find out later on what
he thinks.
Yeah. Great game.
So number 1, Spider-Man.
Number 1?
Number 1 is Spider-Man. Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah. So 6 weeks at this point it's been available, and 2018 sales and total sales are the same, but it's 5 point.
I thought you were gonna say 20 million sales.
Could you imagine?
See for a second.
2018 million. No, 5.2 million sales within 6 weeks for Spider-Man.
You know what?
Which is the first Spider-Man game to be released in God knows how long.
Of the games I played this year, those two of 2018, sorry,
The better ones.
Yeah, God of War.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how good that game is.
Yeah.
Like honestly, see, whenever her dad's done with it, obviously you've got a million things to play, but you need to play God of War.
Yeah. No, I definitely will.
It's incredible.
It's annoying at the minute because my brother was around the other day for obviously Dad's birthday and stuff, and he was talking about Resident Evil, and I was like, don't start talking about that.
Fergus was saying how good
exactly,
it is.
because Fergal's been saying about it. I was like, yeah, and then I've been obviously playing Anthem for the demo and stuff, but
that's out in 2 weeks.
I want to get that at the same time, but
you could finish God of War in a week.
Oh no, I'm sure.
In
I'm
3
sure
days if you really just sat down and smashed it out. But
I'm sure I could. But
it's so good.
I want to play Resident Evil. I really do want to play it, and it's so annoying that. Like on YouTube, while I'm saying these things, I'm like, oh god, I can't watch this. And then the Mr. X coming in, I can't watch. I can't watch the DMX videos anymore because I'm just like, I'm gonna play this stuff. Like Tyrant X coming at you and just smashing you like. But I want to play that. But I want to play I want to play Anthem. I want to get Anthem. I'm gonna get Anthem. But
those top 2, I completely understand.
Yeah,
seriously,
makes sense.
They are so good.
But what do you think about Fortnite making 2.4 billion for 2018? And that, so what was that? 2.4 billion for the top 10 for them.
Yeah.
So the highest one was just
1.0
over a billion.
1.028. Yeah.
So just over a billion.
So it more than doubled PUBG, and PUBG was a paid game.
Mm-hmm.
See, there have obviously been a lot of.
Well, number 7 was already, or sorry, number 8. Candy Crush beat PUBG last year.
The proof's in the pudding that free games are what people want, and they were willing then to pump money into it every so often.
But do you think
and Battle Royales as well? Like,
yeah.
I haven't played them personally because I prefer a story and I prefer.
I'm the same.
You know, a bit of this sort of stuff. But a lot of people, in terms of kids growing up now, you know, you think they've grown up with, I want this and I want it now, and I'm gonna have it now, and I can watch YouTube videos and I can do. Whenever we were growing up, none of that really existed.
Yeah.
So we developed a form of patience that kids don't have. We've spoken about it 100 times on this about how I personally, people can do whatever they want. But personally, I know whenever I have a kid, it is not having a phone from birth. See, whenever you look over and there's like a 2-year-old that can control an iPhone.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You know, that to me is just nuts. Whereas, like, fair enough, giving them like, you know, like one of them leapfrog pads we talked about in the Christmas episode, where like they learn, but it's not like, oh, look at me, I'm using like a phone that an adult that's like 45 years old might struggle to understand. I'm 2. You know, that's messed up. But it's because they are so used to having everything right there, right now. A lot of them can't be bothered with the story. And how does this end? You know, PUBG, Fortnite, etc. is, okay, I can play a game, finish it, move on to the next game, finish it, move on to the next game, finish it. And start, finish. It's not start a game like God of War, Spider-Man. I still haven't finished Spider-Man. Because it's one of those that I'm jumping between a lot of games at the minute. But like God of War took me weeks, whereas I know like Jen, for example, finished it in a few days. You know, he just smashed through the story. But it
is tough to put down games though whenever the story's really gripping. Like.
It is. I tell you, God of War was one of those games that I just. There was a point whenever it got to a point in the story, I was like, I just can't not play it. I have to play this. I have to finish this game.
It's actually Wednesday now, so there you go.
Monday.
Oh, it's Wednesday now.
Like legitimately,
I've skipped 2 days.
it's that sort of game, and I just think a lot of these games appealing to the masses is because people now have on-demand TV. You can order takeaway from your phone. You don't need to even speak to anyone in the supermarket. You can go and do. You
can order your groceries as well from your phone.
Online. Yeah, you can literally like
even from your phone. You can go
to
your Tesco
well?
app. Yeah.
I need to get into all this stuff. But you know, if you think of
you don't.
Well, that's
by
true.
any means.
That's true.
Run away from it.
Yeah. Well,
if you can.
They actually encourage you. Like Iceland, for example, if you make your first order is over 60 quid, they'll give you a tenner off.
I mean, it makes sense. Like it's great marketing, all these sort of things. Like I understand. Like even Build-A-Burger down in Carrick now, it's delivering now.
Is it?
It's delivering through Just Eat.
Okay.
But like all these.
I still haven't been in there.
It's really nice, yeah.
But
it's. I know what you mean. It is all the trees. It's right in front of you. You don't have to. You could put on like a PUBG and Fortnite and
you play 10, 15 games
and not even be bothered about it. You know?
Don't care because you know obviously some people will care whenever they die. They're gonna rage quit and stuff. But you know in those games it's just a matter of, and as I say, I just think it appeals to the start, finish. I'm doing this now. I can pick up the best weapon. You know all that. So yeah, like I think the likes of, as I say, I prefer God of War.
Story-based
games.
Yeah, and I would agree. I'm the same. I prefer story-driven games as well. But that's not to say that I don't like the idea of battle royale games. I just think. I mean, I love PUBG. That was the one I'd prefer if I was on with other people instead of solo doing it all the time. It's a bit of an annoyance, like. But I didn't really mind Blackout. I enjoyed the gameplay to it to an extent.
Yeah.
Because it's familiar. You're playing Call of Duty.
It is. And you've obviously played a lot of them. So if not all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. And then whenever Battlefield 5 releases their one, I'm looking forward to playing it, but I don't want the game to be about all of that. I want it to be all the multiplayer. I want it to be all
with that as an extra.
Yeah, I want it to be an extra mode. Like I did say before that I don't see the point in having it in. I still don't, but I'm looking forward to playing it to see if it's any good. They will do a great job, I'm pretty sure, because it's nice. At the end of the day, they always make a good job of everything they touch. But I think I prefer story-driven games, but I don't really mind the Battle Royales being around in the game industry, because at the end of the day, I mean, if Fortnite's making 2.4 billion for Epic, then by all means, like if they can reacquire the rights for Gears of War and make that series great again, then by all means, please do it. Not a Donald Trump thing.
No,
but
I know what you mean.
But they could easily do that though, because Gear, whoever the hell they are, just destroying the Gears of War.
Who has it? Do you know?
Gearbox or something you call them. I'm pretty sure they're called Gear Inc. or something. I can't remember. They're not like bad devs or anything. It's just not Gears of War anymore. Like the new one. I understand that the change the game up.
Yeah,
they don't have to change the game.
Evolve, sort of thing.
It has to evolve in some shape or form, but they're making this story. Story's probably going to be really good, but I haven't got any value in any of the characters.
Yeah.
Like I have with like some Marcus Phoenix and Dom and all those, like even the Cole train. I was like, this guy's a laugh. Like, but there was no one like that in the later games. Like Cole was probably one of my favorite characters, along with Marcus. And those are my two guys. I played as Cole all the time online. Yeah. But after the second one came out, I was just sort of like, meh. 3 was okay, but the rest, like Judgment and stuff, were just meh.
Most recent one was
Gears 4. It was dreadful.
Yeah.
Story was alright. Preferred it whenever Marcus came into it, but that was about it. But I mean, it's not what it used to be like. But if Epic Games can reacquire the rights to it, then and make a better.
I think gaming is going more towards free play with add-ons. I do.
It's all microtransactions now. That's the big. That's
where the money is, because people don't always have £50 or $50 or $60, whatever it is, to spend on Anthem.
But would you agree? Would you agree that free to play games should have microtransactions?
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. Would you agree that a game that say costs £60,
cosmetics only?
But do you think it's okay for them to have microtransactions in it that cost over £5 a time?
Cosmetics only.
I don't think it's fair.
Why?
I really don't, because I understand that they need to make money and stuff, but
so long as DLCs are free.
Yeah, well, yeah, as long as DLCs are free, then that's fine.
Cosmetics only, DLCs are free, like Battlefront.
Yeah, and the way Anthem's going to go, hopefully.
Yes,
hopefully.
Yeah.
I would agree with that as well. 100%.
I don't like, for example, the way, and it is obviously one of my favourite games of all time, but the way Bungie and Destiny do we're locking things behind
the paywall,
the money, and you'll also pay us £30 for
DLCs. Yeah, I agree. I think it's either one or the other.
Yeah, pick one.
Yeah.
I just think that's a bit of a money grab, but that could have been an Activision thing. I don't know. But
the thing is,
we'll find out.
But they haven't made an awful lot of money according to Activision as well.
They haven't.
Which is quite worrying, because I don't know if it's
Curse of Osiris was the issue there. And
yeah, 100%.
Very simple.
But you would think, are people just not buying the stuff then? Are they not buying the microtransaction stuff then? Or
I think it's a lot more to do with what's there for microtransactions isn't worth buying.
Yeah. Because
you get the vast majority of it for free.
By playing the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So, like, for example, there's the Whisper of the Worm. Has, like, a couple of ones. I think there's one other.
Oh, yeah, the ornaments.
Yeah, I think there's one other.
Thunderlord has one.
Yes, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. And I think there was a banner one at one point.
Yeah. The emote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things like that, but it's not really enough
to justify.
I consider that like most of our group pretty diehard fans of that game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And none of us spent money on that.
On what?
On any of those things that we've just mentioned.
No, I don't think. I think Phil's spent money on silver before though.
He probably has,
but I don't think anyone's
none of
went
us
out
have
of the way.
specifically went, oh, that would be good.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. I would say you're probably right there.
There's not enough for you to sort of go. For example, if there was, I don't know if there's any way. For example, if you could buy something, now it is sort of like gambling, but if you could buy something in the game that was like, you applied it to your weapon and it randomly rerolled perks.
Yeah.
Or randomly rerolled armor. Your perks.
That is sort of like gambling though, isn't it?
It is, but so's FIFA. When you buy the Ultimate Team pack,
well, yeah, if you
have no idea what's in there.
Yeah,
I did buy Ultimate Team coins once.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the Player of the Year packs come out, one of my friends got like Courtois, and I got some American footballer, and it was like
What do you mean? You go, oh, I was like, oh, how could he begin?
No,
I was like,
it
what? He
was
just picks up the ball
American-
halfway through the match and just chucks it in the net.
It was like the American goalkeeper of the year, whoever it was. Basically, I completely wasted my money. Whereas he got a really good player.
Yeah, and he paid the same money.
But that's just the thing. It's up to you whether you go for it. You know, for example, say you paid a $5 and you got 10 of these rerolls. Or if you paid a $5 and you could, I don't know.
But then it's pay to win to an extent though as well.
No, well, yes and no, because
Well, it is.
it's not, because like the weapons, you can still get those rolls. It's not, you know, it's not out of your, like you could re-roll a weapon and be like, damn, what's worse? You know, it's a complete gamble.
Yeah.
It's not like they're saying, okay, here's an exotic,
Yeah.
or here's an exotic that's locked behind money.
Yeah.
It's
That you can't get in
yeah,
the world.
it's everybody can get the role
Yeah.
you're potentially going for,
Yeah.
but it's up to you whether you want to re-roll this or not.
Yeah.
Or say, for example, everybody else has to do it with 30 masterwork or enhancement cores.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Now they're not called masterwork. They're called masterwork in Anthem now. Though. Ooh.
Yeah, but you know, maybe
That's
why,
the whole system.
maybe that's why they had to change it. But
Yeah, maybe
the
I haven't
enhancement
acquired the rights
cores,
to it, yeah, it's
the
true.
enhancement cores, say you had to use 30 of those, because that is a lot.
Yeah.
To re-roll one piece, or 15 or 20 something.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's quite a lot. Or you could spend a $5 and do it instantly 10 times.
Yeah, it's not bad. Sure, there are different ways they could do it apart from locking, you know, like the likes of cosmetics and stuff behind it, which. But
That's
do
why
agree.
you're saying they're not making money. I think it's because there's not enough. Whereas Fortnite, you can
purchase anything.
You could wear an NFL shirt, just as that example.
Yeah.
You could buy your favorite team shirt and wear it.
Yeah.
That is class.
Yeah.
You
Then
know?
again, it wouldn't make sense for Destiny, obviously, 'cause it doesn't. Exist.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. That's what I mean. In terms of that, maybe. But you see, Destiny, as us maybe representing harder core players, is that we don't want that stuff locked behind.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay real money for stuff that I've paid £30 to play. But if, for example, they were like, okay, every DLC from now on, bar the massive expansions, are free.
Yeah.
You will get 3 Black Armory style expansions a year. You won't have to pay for them, but if we do bring out a new game, you pay for the new game, basically. But for example, we will lock armor, with the way cosmetically looking armor, still have the same rules as everything else.
Yeah.
But like, for example, say they never brought faction rallies back, and if you want the Dead Orbit armor, you could go and you could buy silver that would buy you the Dead Orbit armor.
Yeah, that would be annoyance.
Would be, but that's because we're used to being able to get it all the
Yeah,
time.
no, it makes sense for them for marketing and whatnot. Like, but but the thing is, it'll divide people. Like, we'd be annoyed. But
I 100% would be raging.
But they wouldn't cater to us either. That'd be the thing.
They wouldn't, because that's where the money is, and that's where you have to either decide: do you want a game that has free DLC, or do you want a game with microtransactions? And I think that's where the beauty of Fortnite comes into it. That you don't drop in with your weapons.
Yeah.
You don't. You have to find weapons.
Yeah.
So you just drop in how you look. Genius.
Yeah, it's really, really well done, like, isn't it?
Genius.
It is. Yeah.
And obviously I don't know any of the mobile games, but mobile games, they are
Candy Crush.
constantly in your pocket. They are addictive. You know, like Heather plays The Sims a lot.
Yeah, because I remember she plays The Sims free play.
Yep.
But there is The Sims 2.
Mm-hmm.
You can play them both if you want, but I think free play is a little bit cheaper.
Probably.
In terms of like the microtransactions,
Yeah.
but I think The Sims 2 is actually like how much you would pay normally for
for the
your
big
PC.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, it's free to play I think as well though.
Is it?
I think it's free to play, but you pay more I think for the actual things on Sims 2. Don't understand why, but you do.
Well, either way, it's another one of those sort of mobile games. Not saying to you buy microtransactions, but Heather, for example, plays that game on her phone. It's always with her. She doesn't have to be, I have to log into the Xbox. She picks her phone up and it's there.
I downloaded a game the other day there. It's like it's really, really bad actually. It's a really bad example because it's a factory game. You just make people slave away and make things, and it's awful. It's like even the front of it's like this boss is just like make me a toaster, and you're like sitting all these people are making. There's like hammering things away and all. Yeah. And say as you open the game, pops up $16.99, buy 500 billion coins or whatever. Yeah. No, but people go on and people. That's why games like that. they're free to. Like it's literally what they've done is they went, well, the mobile market's doing it. Why can't we do it in the console? And that's what they've done, and they're doing it now as well with Elder Scrolls. They're releasing a mobile game called Blades or something, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Which will probably be a free to play game for
With
the mobile
animals.
and with microtransactions. And then I think there's a new Diablo coming out on mobile alone.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Maybe I think that's what it is.
I've heard that on mobile. Yeah.
Which is just insane, like absolutely insane.
But it's for developers. They have to look at it in the way, and it's not just developers. It's obviously the publishers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Free to play games, for example, indie developers.
Yeah.
They don't need publishers.
No.
They throw them out on the line, online, and you can download it for free.
On the line.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that just reminds me of that. The interns.
The Red.
The internship.
The
internship movie. You just put it out there on the line.
On the line. Online.
Yeah, on the line.
On the line.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know, like what I'm saying in terms of. They have to look at it, and we don't need a publisher. We can do this all for free. We can throw this out. People will buy our microtransactions. Like Warframe. Yeah,
Warframe did a really good job of it, to be fair.
So
that's why I think Anthem would have been a really good free to play game.
It would, but it's EA.
Yeah, it is.
So.
Yeah, I just want to know how much if they actually released it free to play even for a year, and to see how much they would have got in revenue. Because what they could have done, what they could do is they could release it for a year for free to play, see how many people. It doesn't necessarily mean that the amount of people that play the game are going to purchase the game.
Yeah.
But say if you release a game for free for a year, had the microtransactions in for cosmetics and whatnot, which fair play it might be a bit. You don't know what's going to be. It could be armor. It could be things that just it could be literally anything. It could be colors.
Yeah,
premium colors that you really like. Yeah. And then by the end of the year, they're like, right, we're going to put a 30 quid thing on this. Yeah, so if you not even a subscription, you just pay 30 quid for the completed game, and that's it, finished, and you can with the
nobody would pay that.
But that's what I'm saying.
I just don't think they'd make the money. Like for me, the way they've done it is the way they've always done it, which is release the game, premium content. Yeah, you know, here's
they're doing free DLCs as well, though. Like that's the thing of it. Like they're doing really That's what they've done. That's the business model they went for. They went for the free DLCs and the microtransactions, not both.
It'll work.
Which it should work. If it doesn't work, I'm intrigued to see what the revenue is for next year or for this year. Sorry for
Apex will show you what a AAA online free to play game can do.
Yeah, by no means was I bashing any of them.
You'll see that if this model works, more when this model works.
Yeah,
they released this game. Announced and released this game within 48 hours or something. Yeah. No demo. There it is. Here's your game. Enjoy it. It is flowing very smoothly from what I can hear. Yeah. And it'll be.
It does play very well.
It'll be the model. I almost guarantee you going forward. You've seen games. You read out those numbers. The facts back it up. Mm-hmm. The money's not there, in comparison.
Yeah, like paying. This is really weird because we always used to say about all these games are ridiculously overpriced for what you get and all, and 60 quid. I mean, Australia pay like $90 or something for a game is mad, but that's just not enough. It clearly seems that it's just not enough.
They're going up.
It's loads of money.
It is, but it's going up because less people are buying it. Yeah, and they're buying it less because there's other games that are free. Yeah,
which is strange to think about. Like I'm intrigued to see how far. Like we always say about where the game industry is going to be in the next 10 years.
Free games.
It's probably going to be free games, the microtransactions.
And it will be digital.
More than likely, yeah. They're even releasing that digital Xbox, the one you said.
Where do you plug it in your TV?
But you can't plug it in your TV. Because it's a digital Xbox.
That was awful.
You can plug it into your TV.
I know.
But you can't.
But at the time, I was like, I just don't understand.
Is it a cloud?
I just don't understand.
The X Cloud.
They have got something like that.
Yeah.
But
how do you put the discs in this one then?
But yeah, like
just grab it from.
That's how I imagine it will be. Like there won't be a disc drive.
Well, that's what's happening at the minute.
I wouldn't surprise. Like as you can sort of see, they were sort of angling with it.
Yeah, they are. They're they make it look as if they don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, everyone's buying things digitally nowadays.
Like the PS4 Pro or even that one, you can see even there, like they're going for the hiding the disc drive. So
it looks nicer that the PS4 than Xbox, I think. But
Do you think that Xbox One X looks better than the PS4 and the PS4 Pro?
you reckon?
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's a bit small.
I like that. I don't mind.
I like big chunky consoles. No, I don't. I'm only joking. I hate big chunky.
No.
I like it to an extent, but I think I wish it had some silver on it or something. I just like silver. Like even on the Elite controller. I mean, look at that there.
Yeah, it is
Not
nice.
sexy.
Yeah, it is
Not
nice.
sexy. It's not all black. Although don't get me wrong, I love all black. Like even the PlayStation stuff, I love all the black stuff. Like, but I think I prefer to have a completely like
One colour.
yeah pure black and that's it. But I wasn't by any means bashing any Battle Royale games by any means. They're a lot of fun to play.
I should probably try one.
You should probably try one.
Yeah.
I thought you played PUBG though. I thought you played
No.
at least one.
No,
Oh,
never even tried one.
you probably should have waited for like next week until you tried
I could be
one.
the best player ever,
You could be, yeah.
and I just don't know it.
Well, even try that Apex one because you might get better luck than I did. I actually joined Phil and Kyle's party earlier on, like for like literally 2 seconds. I was like, "Don't play this game. Don't play this game. So bad.
bye.
Bye." That's what it was. But
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to play, they'll play it. Like it's I'm not going to influence anybody to not play a game, but to get your own opinions on it and whatnot. Like I played Fortnite, I played PUBG, I played Blackout and stuff. Didn't purchase any.
I'm too late to the party to play Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was too late to the party as well. A bit too late to PUBG as well, but I enjoyed it more. Which I'd recommend. Well, it's not free to play though.
What is it? PUBG? No, it's like 20 quid.
Yeah, it's 20 quid. Yeah. Well, try
25.
Apex or try PUBG or don't try PUBG. Yeah, well, try Fortnite or Apex and see what you think. But they're nothing compared to the likes of PUBG and no, they're very arcadey and stuff. But
I'll see. I'll have to give one a go because then I can have an opinion.
you can form an opinion and we'll come back with Battle Royale 2 and then it'll be like, oh no, here we go again. But yeah, folks, thanks for listening to that one and we'll catch you in the next one.